Hey everyone, very good afternoon. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Mitesh Khatri here. Is everyone able to hear me loud and clear? If yes, someone give me a yes in the chat window quickly. Is my voice clear? Is my video clear? Is everyone clear? Let's do that quickly. Just give me a quick yes in the chat window. Bhumi or Rajuji, anybody. Or if there is no voice, just say no voice. Let's see if someone can hear me now. Okay, yes. So people are able to hear me. This is really good. Hey, Mega, thank you very much for that response. Sendil, thank you very much for that response. Starting today's program on how to make money with law of attraction. How many of you want to make more money with law of attraction now? Type in more money now in the chat window. If you really want to make more money, first thing you need to do is apply law of attraction to increase your frequency, right? Now, how do you really do that? First, type in money in the chat window now so that the frequency really goes up right now. Okay, so those of you who are coming here for the first time today, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mitesh Khatri. I'm a leadership trainer and a law of attraction coach of my book, Awaken the Leader in You and the Law of Attraction. Every Monday and Friday, I bring in live videos for you to explain new topics of law of attraction to help you achieve your goals for your health, relationships, career, and money. So let's start with the topic of money today. How do you really make more money in your life? The first thing, let's understand how money is made. How money is made. A lot of people are trying to use law of attraction to make money, but they're not succeeding sometimes. Or sometimes they're getting results and sometimes they're not getting results. How many of you here are facing that problem? Type in P for problem in the chat window now, that sometimes you're trying to achieve money, but you're not getting results. Here is the big reason behind why. There is a big myth, there is a big misunderstanding about money in the area of law of attraction. And the myth is this: if I simply think about money, money will just land in my hands. Or if I simply visualize a lot of money, money will just come to me. It's not actually true. I'll tell you why. Law of energy works with the law of energy exchange. Everyone write down: law of energy works with the law of energy exchange. I'll give you a very simple example to give you some natural examples of life first so that you understand how scientific this is. Point number one: I'm in a room right now, which is completely closed. It's a soundproof room where I do all my courses, where I do all my video recordings. Now, let's say if I switch off the AC here right now, okay, and the air inside is completely tight, like there's no air coming in, there's no air coming out. If I keep being in this room for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, I'm inside this room, I'm not allowing any air to come inside, I'm not allowing any air to go outside. Over a period of time, the oxygen in this room is going to die because I'm going to keep consuming the oxygen, right? And over a period of time, when the oxygen inside the room is gone, I'm going to die too. Does that make sense? So, why? Because the oxygen is not there. So, for me to live in this very room, even at the oxygen level, there has to be a law of exchange of energy, which means energy has to go out for energy has to come inside. If the energy doesn't go out, it doesn't come in. It's as simple as that. So, how do you really make money? Making money is exactly the same. Everyone write down law of energy exchange, right? LOEC, law of energy exchange. Everyone type in law of energy exchange. What is that? For me to make money, money is what? Money is energy. What am I? I am energy. For money to come to me, which is in the form of energy, I have to give some energy back. If I'm not exchanging energy for money, money doesn't come to me. For an example, some of you already have a lot of money in your life. If I ask you to give 5 lakh rupees to somebody for no reason at all, कोई काम नहीं, उन्होंने आपके लिए कुछ नहीं किया, बस आप 5 लाख रुपए दे दो और दे के भूल जाओ. Forget about that 5 lakh rupees forever. How many of you are absolutely okay with that? Say yes or say no in the chat window now. Are you okay to give your hard-earned money to anybody and then forget about money forever? Yes or no? Quickly, let's see how many people are willing to say yes for giving money to people, your hard-earned money, and then never looking at that money forever. Yes or no in the chat window. I'm guaranteeing you, before even people start answering in the question here, it's an absolute no. It's an absolute no. See, I can see that already. Illuminating Health, Nishi Gupta, everybody's already saying no. Why? It's your hard-earned money. But now let's look at the second example. If somebody is giving you 10 times value for the money that you are giving them, let's say you're giving them 5 lakhs and they're giving you 10 lakhs of value, 15 lakhs of value, 20 lakhs of value. Are you now willing to give them 5 lakh rupees if they can guarantee you that exchange of value? Yes or no? Quickly tell me yes or no in the chat window. Before you even say yes, I can tell you 100% yes, because I would give my money to anybody who would guarantee me that double value back. What is a mutual fund? What is a stock market? All of this is a value exchange, right? When you give money, 5 lakh rupees to a stock, that company works hard, adds value for somebody else, like Reliance adds value for Geo customers. Tata Consumers adds value with Tata Tea. So all of these are value additions, and then when that value is doubled, then that money comes back to you with a little extra percentage of profit. Does that make sense to you? So how do you make money? Money is only made by law of energy exchange. The biggest mistake that people make in the area of law of attraction is they close their eyes and say, "Thank you, universe, I've made $1 million in this month happily and easily. Yay!" Come on. Why would somebody give me that $1 million if I have not given any value in exchange for that $1 million? That is why law of attraction doesn't work for lottery. It doesn't, because you cannot give less, expect more. It always has to be law of energy exchange. Is that making sense to you? If this is making scientific sense, then please say scientific sense. So SS, everyone type in SS, which means scientific sense if it's making to you. Let's take a plant, okay? You bring a plant inside your house, okay? Don't give it any water, don't give it any food. Just look at the plant and say, "Thank you for growing, thank you for growing, thank you for growing. I'm using law of attraction on you. Thank you for growing. I'm also doing hope, nope, no on you. I'm sorry, plant. Please forgive me, plant. Thank you, plant. I love you, plant. I so love you, plant." But don't give the plant water. Will the plant grow? Will the plant grow? No, the plant will not grow. Try this in your marriage. Okay? Get married to your life partner, bring them home, and say, "I really love you. I really love you. You are my best life partner. Do everything for me. Give me unconditional love, but I will not give you anything. I'll not give you time. I'll not give you money. I will not give you focus. I will not give you space in my house. I will not give you anything. You give me everything, because I am saying, thank you, universe. I have an unconditional loving life partner. My life partner gives me everything. I don't have to give anything to my life partner." Is that okay? Does it really work that way? No, it doesn't. Everything is an energy exchange, right? So, first thing, how do we make more money using law of attraction? Remembering that law of energy exchange is available, you must always think of making money not by focusing on money first, but on the value that you can offer first. If you don't have a plan to offer value, money is not going to come back to you. It's as simple as that. Have a plan to offer value, and I'll tell you how much value. Everyone write down in the chat window 10xv, 10xv, which means 10x value for the money people give you. If you can find 100 people in your life, just 100 people in your life, to whom you can give 1 lakh rupees of value, right? 1 lakh rupees of value, and ask them for 10,000 rupees, I guarantee you they will give it to you. If you can guarantee them, if you can convince them that the value that you're delivering, not just convince, if you can truly, genuinely give them that level of value, they will give you 10,000. Now, what is 10,000 multiplied by 1 lakh, multiplied by 100 people? By 10 people, it is 1 lakh. By 100 people, it's 10 lakhs. So you've already made 10 lakhs by adding value to 100 people's life. So if you want to make $1 million, find a way to add value to the lives of million people. If you want to make 1 rupee each from a person, if you want to make 10,000 rupees from one person, then find a way to add 1 lakh rupee value, 50,000 rupee value to that one person, multiply that by as many people as you want, and there you go. You're making money. I'm telling you, making money is the easiest thing in the world. Everyone type in "making money is easy." MME. Making money is easy. It's very easy. Just think of 10x value. For an example, if you're in the restaurant business, don't just give food to people, right? Give them love, give them extraordinary service, make them feel like a king and a queen when they come inside your restaurant. Give them food with so much love. Ask them, like, "How was it, sir? Did you really love the food?" And if they didn't like it, exchange the food back for them. Give them so much value for the 200 rupee food they gave you. That's just that 200 rupee they paid you for that food. Give them so much value that they fall in love with you. They will keep coming back to you and back to you and back to you. They'll bring 100 customers to you if you give them 10x value. So that's the step number one. I personally practice that every single day in my life. I don't focus on the money first. I focus on the 10x value first. If you focus on simply closing your eyes and saying, "Thank you, universe, I've got $1 million," I'm really sorry to tell you, it doesn't work that way. Law of energy exchange says it doesn't work that way. Scientifically, money doesn't come to you simply by writing all over your walls that I am surrounded by money. It doesn't work like that. First, I have to add value. If I don't open up this window, if I don't let the oxygen go out, I will not have the oxygen coming in. It's as simple as that. I have to have a money exchange. So step number one, 10x value. How many people here promise me that from today onwards, if you really want to become a millionaire, you will find a way, to add $1 million value to people's life by focusing on something. Now, that's the second step. I know people are already asking, how do I add value, right? I will tell you that in the second step. But first, promise me, P for promise, everyone. Every single person here, P for promise that yes, from today onwards, you'll not focus on money, you'll focus on adding value to people's life, 10x value to people's life. If you want to make $1 million, find a way to add $1 million value to people's life. If you want to make a crore rupees, if you want to make hundreds of crores of rupees, find a way to add that level of value to people's life, to that many people in the world. Does that make sense? Awesome. So if you're promising me that, now I'm going to show you how do you really add value. The second step of adding value and making money is this: only work on strengths. WOS. Everyone type in the chat window. WOS. Only work on strengths. The unfortunate part is this: people work on WOW. Wow. And I'll tell you what is wow. Wow means working on weakness. That's right. An example: you're watching a movie, okay, and you see this amazing, successful actor, huge money, amazing fame. You're like, wow, even I want to become an actor. Well, you didn't ask yourself whether is that my strength or my weakness. If that's my weakness, then I'm working based on wow. But if it's my strength only, then I'm working based on WOS, right? Work on your strengths, don't work on your weaknesses. Why? Because over a period of time, if that's not your strength, you will not be able to add 10x value to people's life. I guarantee you that. Does that make sense? You will not be able to add 10x value to people's life if that's not your work on, well, if you're not working on your strengths. So many people are trying to right now make money on stock market. 90% of these people who are trying to make money on stock market right now are making money based on that wow effect. Wow, there is so much money in the stock market. Are Baba, we are working on weaknesses right now. Very difficult to make money on that area. Make money on strengths. I'll give you an example. There's this one guy in my group. His name is Rahul. Amazing guy. Lot of love in his heart. He was trying to work in an area which is a wow area, area of weakness, right? Working on weakness. His strength, Rahul's strength, is fitness. He's got abs, by the way. Okay, very few people have abs in India. Now, this guy, he has abs. He's a normal guy, family man, has abs, exercises every day, has amazing knowledge of health. I said, Rahul, work in the area of your strength. The moment he started doing that, his name is Rahul Vathore. You can check it out on YouTube. You'll find him somewhere. Rahul Vathore, this guy is so amazing. He's helped people to come back from death situations, life and death situations, because of the way he's helped people focus on their health. He's helped people lose weight. There's a lady who had multiple types of cancers, and this who was completely bedridden. With Rahul's help, this lady started walking in life. Now tell me, is that not 10x value? Everyone tell me, if you agree this is 10x value, say YR, which means yes, Rahul. It is 10x value, right? Yes, Rahul, it is 10x value. And that is why now I'm confident this guy, Rahul, he's going to become a millionaire in his life because he keeps adding value to people's life. Why? Because now he's working on his strengths. He's not working on his weaknesses. Whenever you get excited by looking at anything, wow, there's so much potential here. Be careful. Wow is very dangerous. Don't work on wow, work on strengths, not on wow. Okay, so that's step number 2. Now, coming in step number 3. Once you are focusing on your strengths, now everyone write down clear, specific goals. CSG. Everyone type in CSG. Clear, specific goals. People make affirmations like, thank you, universe. I'm making crores of rupees every month. I am so happy making lots of money every month. I am a money magnet. Doesn't work because frequency requires tuning, right? FT. Everyone type in frequency requires tuning, very specific tuning. If you go to the radio and say, play the best songs in the world, the radio is just going to look at you like, what do you mean by that? Right? So what do you need to do? You need to go to the radio and say, play 93.5, play 101.1, right? So that's how the radio plays. So CSG, clear, specific goals. Make affirmations based on, example, thank you, universe, based on my strengths now, I'm happily and easily making 1 lakh rupees a month. All right, 1 lakh rupees a month. Now you are making a clear, specific goal. Most people make big generic goals because they want to make big goals. But if that goal is big and generic, it has no frequency. Even if your goal is small and specific, it has a frequency, and then it gets attracted to you. Okay, so whenever you make your affirmations, please check, are your affirmations based on CSG, clear, specific goals? In my wealth mastery course, there's this one particular guy. He was not making money beyond a certain point for a long period of time. The moment he joined the wealth mastery course, in about 1 month, his income went from 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh rupees a month. In the next 3 months, his name is Yagnesh, he went from 1.5 lakh rupees to 3 lakh rupees a month. Then he went to 6 lakhs rupees a month. That's the kind of power clarity has. Everyone write down CP, which means clarity has power, right? So how many of you promise me that today, after this video, you will sit at one place and you'll be absolutely clear about what is your specific goal for every month, and then don't change that goal for at least 3 months. That's right. The problem is a lot of people change their goals every single month because they get so excited about, अरे लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन में 1 लाख रुपया मांगा मिल गया, अगले महीने 2 लाख कर देते हैं. Relax. First, be clear about your specific frequency for at least 3 months. That is called clarity. You can't keep jumping numbers every month, right? So, clear specific goals for 3 months. Then, coming in the fourth step, which is called as MMS. I go into details of this today evening at 7 o'clock in my webinar called as the Law of Attraction Wealth Mastery webinar, where I give you an entire introduction of what do I teach people in my Wealth Mastery course. Some of you who would like to be part of that Wealth Mastery course, I am right now giving you the link to that Wealth Mastery course in the chat window. This Wealth Mastery course is about three cornerstones. First is based on what we talk about money mindset. I've been talking a little about that with you right now. The second part is called as MMS, which is called as money management system. See, most people are not able to make more money because they're not able to manage the money that they have. Yep. If you're making 1 lakh rupees a month, it's a pretty decent amount of money every month. In the end of the month, if you're struggling with making money, how many people here are struggling in the end of the month making money and saving money? Type in S for struggle in the chat window now. If you're struggling with making money and saving money in the end of the month, it's because our money management system is bad. I know some of you will say, no, Mitesh, I have so many responsibilities. My income is less. My responsibilities are more. Nope. Money management system is poor. I'm telling you, I've seen personally people making 10,000 rupees a month and being very happy. I personally coach people who make more than 1 crore a month completely unhappy. That's why they come to me for coaching. When I improve their money management system, their money attraction system changes. Their frequency goes up. All right. So if your MMS is better, your money attraction is better. If your money management system is better, your money attraction system is better. Is that making sense? Right? So MMS, which means money management system to money attraction system. Okay, so I wanted to give you a few tips about how do you really start making more money. I'll do a quick recap for you. Step number one for today is what? Whenever you're making money, make it based on 10x value. Don't focus on the money first. Focus on the service that you can give. Focus on the value that you can add to people. Make sense? That's step number one. Second, don't add value based on wow effect. Don't try to do something that you're not excellent at. Work on only your strengths, not your weaknesses. Step number three, clear specific goals, CSG. After you have clear specific goals, then make sure that you are becoming good at your money management system. Of course, there is much more to making money using law of attraction. Today evening at 7 p.m. when you come for the introduction of the Wealth Mastery course, I'm happy to tell you more about it in detail. But right now, I'm happy to ask, as usual, any question on how to attract more money using the law of attraction. You can now ask your questions in the chat window now. As you are asking your questions in the chat window, try and ask me questions which are specific, not generic. That's one. Second, don't ask me questions on what affirmation should I make to make this amount of money. No. Give me the affirmation, I will correct it for you. Don't tell me, I want a new job, what affirmation should I make? Tell me the affirmation, I will correct it for you. Okay? Because listen, I don't want to make you dependent on me. I want you to be independent, and I want you to become an absolute master at making law of attraction work for you. How many of you want to be an absolute master at making law of attraction work for you? You? Okay, then in that case, start practicing now. I will wait for your questions in the chat window. While you're typing your questions in the chat window, let's see what is the first question there. Yes, Ritu, what's your question? Okay, so the first question I see is, here's the first question. If we have a different If we have a different business, then it's good affirmation. Okay, yeah, that's good. Then we have the second question by Shivangi again. How can we convince our parents to pursue our dreams? You say now work on your strength. Yes. So the way you convince your parents on your dreams is by first making a case file exactly as you were in front of a bank. Don't treat your parents as if they are obliged to give you money. No. Go to them as if they are bank managers. Make a presentation. Prove it to them that the business that you're about to do is going to give them ROI for the money. They don't really care about the money, honestly speaking. They care about your success. They really love you. Just that you're not giving them that confidence. You're asking them that money based on emotions. Ask them for that money based on 10x value that you give to them as if they are a financer. Think of it this way. If you go in the business world right now and you ask people for funding for your business, are they going to give you money without a presentation? No, right? So Shivangi, bring your A game in. Like, do your best. Create an amazing presentation and say, Mom and Dad, sit down. I want to give you this amazing presentation. I want to prove it to you why your money is going to have amazing 10x value return on investment. Have a look at it. If you're convinced, only then I want the money from you. If not, I'll improve my presentation and I'll come back to you. Right? Try doing that. Then you'll see they'll give you the money for it. So that's for Shivangi. After Shivangi, we go to Kiran. Very good question, Kiran. How to identify our strengths? The best way to identify your strengths is simply by looking at what are you effortlessly good at. See, here is the problem. A lot of people have strengths, but they underestimate other people's personal strengths and they overestimate other people's strength, right? So when we do a wow effect on other people, are like, wow, this person is so good at what he does. That's because we're underestimating our own strengths. Some things which you're really good at may be simple, but that's your strength. For an example, are you good at cooking? That's your strength. Are you good at cycling? That's your strength. Do you know there's this one guy in the world? I forgot his name right now. He's called as the Bubble Man. Look him over, everyone, in Google. He's called as the Bubble Man. He creates bubbles with those soap bubbles. Do you know those? Do you remember those small soap bottles we used to buy? Right? You used to put that ring in it, and those bubbles used to come out. This man was so passionate about making bubbles, he actually created a profession out of making bubbles all over the world. He's created a Guinness World Record on making the largest bubble in the world. And today, he roams around the world creating bubbles. People give him advertisement, brand ambassador fees. He creates a huge bubble, and then inside that bubble, people write their company's name. So they pay him crazy amount of money. So check it out. Any person in the world can make money if you don't underestimate your strength. Value what you have rather than valuing what other people have. There's this one girl in our group. She's excellent at baking. For the last 7 years, she's trying to make money on motivating other people, network marketing. I'll not tell you her name right now. But after she came into the course, she started making money on baking. I told her, I said, no, nothing doing. I want you to make money on baking. In 10 days, she started making money. Right? How? Work on your strengths. Don't underestimate what you have, my friend. You already have a lot of strengths. How do you identify that? Just check what do you do effortlessly. Anything you do easily and effortlessly is your strength. I promise you that. Okay. So that is by Kiran Kumar. Going to the next question. Ritu. Ritu saying, I'm a housewife. Hey, you're a housewife. Housewives have many strengths. Strength number one, house management. Strength number two, how to manage children. Strength number three, if you're a woman in India, oh, you are full of skills, my dear lady. You are full of skills. Take any one of those skills and teach it to people around you, and they're willing to pay you money for it. But you have to focus on adding value first. Does that make sense? You can make good food. You can. There is one lady who teaches women how to wear a sari, and she's making huge amount of money with that. There's another lady who's teaching people how to cook, and she's making big money with that. So bottom line is, even if you're a housewife, you have many skills, many strengths. Just don't underestimate it. Okay. So that's for Ritu. Going to the next question. What is the value that gamers, singers? Oh, very good question. So, what is the value that gamers, singers, dancers give? How do you measure the value? Very simple. For an example, if I am a singer, I am entertaining people. The value is amazing. One song is sold. If you go to Spotify, for an example, and you buy a particular song, you will be able to buy that song for 200 rupees. That's the value. But because millions of people buy that song, the value becomes so big, right? Gaming. Children are mad behind gaming. Do you know that gaming is one of the biggest industries in the world right now? It's huge. What value people are getting out of it? Entertainment, entertainment, entertainment. This is the value of entertainment. Dancers, they make people crazy. Like, have you seen this serial? I think Superstar Dancers, Dance India Dance. When people dance over there, the value that they add for people are like, wow, I had no idea people can dance like that. People go crazy. They pay 500 rupees for a ticket. But when millions of people pay 500 rupees, or millions of people are watching that TV show and there's an advertisement in between, that is brand value. Making sense? So, yes, there is value in everything in life. Hitashi, I am pursuing for makeup artist. How should I attract more clients? Well, very, very simple. Create a YouTube channel and start creating your makeup every single day in a different way and display it to people from start to end. Come in front of the camera in a very simple format and then start doing the camera makeup in front of people. By the end of half an hour of that makeup, you should be like transformed and people should be like, wow, Hitashi, that is amazing. How did you do that? And then in the end, say, okay, come learn. I'll teach you how to do this. Do live videos like me, like this. On live video, transform the way you look, and then let people ask you in live chat, Hitashi, how did you do it? I want to learn. So, do you want to learn? Say yes in the chat window. People say yes. Invite them for your course. Don't charge them a bomb in the beginning, charge them a small amount. But slowly build your brand. The more people you add value to, first learn to add value. The more people you add value to on your strength, money is just going to come attracted to you. You don't have to worry about that, right? So that is one way of doing it. Second, there is the best way to add value is go in your society. Just go in your society. Like right now, I live in a society here. Go door to door. Every day, make a target of going to 10 doors and saying, hey, my name is Hitashi and I'm a makeup artist. If you ever need makeup or if you want to learn how to do makeup, I will come and teach you or I will come and do it for you. These are my fees. I just wanted to tell you about my services. Move on, move on, move on, move on. This may look like hard work, but do 10 doors every day. In a month, you would have done 300 doors. And I guarantee you, after that, you will not have time. You'll not have time. You'll be so busy in your life. That's what I did in my corporate training business. That is how I started my corporate training business. I went from company to company every single day. 3 companies every day I used to visit. And after 30 days, I had 90 companies to follow up. From that day till now, I have never looked back. I have never wanted to ever do follow up or cold calls anymore because I did so many cold calls in the first month. I only had to do follow ups after that. Then onwards, because I was giving 10x value to people, people were recommending business back to me. All right. Of course, join the Wealth Mastery course. We'll teach you more in detail about how do you make more money. But for now, that's your answer, Hitashi. I hope that clarifies. Illuminating Health says, for my job in a particular area, also kindly correct the affirmation. So, illuminating health, give me your affirmation, then I will correct it for you, okay? Oh, Archana is saying, I already joined my new job as a professor in government college in a metro city. Perfect, Archana. That is a good affirmation. Along with this, and a little line, I already joined my new job as a professor in government college in a metro city. I am so happy and satisfied with my new role here. Thank you so much, universe. That emotional masala was missing. I added that for you. Okay, Archana ji. So that is for you. Going to the next one, want to join your wealth mastery course, but how to bring your fees? Well, very simple. Whatever value you have to give to people, find at least, I would say, 15, 20, 30 people. Go add value to them. Ask them for 1,000 rupees, right? If you go to 15 people, add value to their life. Give them 10,000 rupees of value with your strengths and tell them, hey, listen, I'm just looking for 1,000 rupees. Take 1,000 rupees, give them 10,000 rupees of value, find 15 people like that. You collected 15,000, come and join the course, right? If you don't learn how to add value to people's life, it will not work. Always be committed to add value. I'm guaranteeing you, इतना आसान है पैसा कमाना जिसकी कोई हद नहीं है. करना क्या है? दिल से लोगों की सेवा करना है, दिल से लोगों को वैल्यू ऐड करो. अरे पैसा आता है. I'm telling you, I've done it in my life. Okay, so that is for Nikhilesh. The Kumar Vikram talks. Okay, that's a nice name. I'm so happy and grateful that I am earning 50,000 rupees per month by my insurance business. So be it. So be it. Thank you, God Universe. Yes, that's very good affirmation. Continue doing that. Here's another one, Smita Kumari. If I have, let's see what's the question here. Let me reduce the size of this question a bit. If I have a 3 business, then if I have a 3 business, then it's okay. Affirmation. I am permanent audiologist with good salary. My clinic has a lot of patients. My network marketing business, there is lots of good people joining. No, Smita, this is wrong completely. First, you need to have specific affirmations for each area. So, for an example, permanent audiologist, right? So, in your audiologist business, be specific, clear goal, CSG. How much money you're making from that business every month? Be clear about that affirmation. Then the second one, as your salary in your clinic, saying this is the amount of salary I'm making every month happily and easily. In my network marketing business, every month I have 50,000 rupees profit happening from my network marketing business. Simply saying many good people are joining every month will not work. There is no clear frequency there. Okay, so that is for Smita. Going to the next one, I'm earning 10 lakh rupees per month happily and easily. Yeah, that's a little more specific. Uh, in stock market, make money, but there is no 10x value. What is the logic? Okay, so let me clarify. This is a very good question. In the stock market, that is why a lot of people who are trading are making too much loss because there is no real value adding there. It's just more like a numbers game. You buy, you sell, you buy, you sell, you buy, you sell. If you look at people like Warren Buffett, if you look at people like Donald Trump, if you look at people like the investors, like if you watch Z Business, one of my favorites is Anil Singhviji. He's one of the Z Business experts on financial investments. He always says make long term investments. Why? When you're making long term investment in a stock market company, what are you really doing? You're adding value to that company by giving them value, by giving them money as capital, which they use for what? For paying money for their salaries, for paying money for their factories, for paying money for a new branch that they're opening somewhere else. You are actually adding value to that company by giving them money. If you keep that money there for 5 years, they're using that capital. That money then grows, then it comes back to you. That is called value addition. But if you're simply doing trading, there's not much value addition in that. That is why sometimes a lot of traders, they go up and they go down, they go up and they go down. Well, then you can make money in race course, then you can make money in lottery, then you can make money in gambling. There are professional gamblers. I'm not saying they don't, but listen, that's not a quality of life that I recommend. That's a very different quality of life. I recommend the quality of life where you give value to get value, right? So in the long term investments of stock market, you are adding value. In the short term, not much value addition. Okay. Yes, if you are keeping that money for even 1 month period of time, remember that that company has used that capital right now. So to that extent, you have given that money to that company to take that money and give salaries to whatever they want to do with that money during that month. So in a way, that value is there, and that is why the returns are also small. So small amount of time value added, small amount of profit return. Make sense? The longer you keep that money with them, the longer the value they will give you back in return. So I hope that answers your question. This is a very good question. Smita again, can I do hope? Nope, no. Like I am for money, like I'm sorry, money, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. Absolutely, Smita, most welcome. You should do it that way. Shivangi again, I'm good at singing, sir, and my dream is to become a singer. That's my strength. About my parents don't agree on this. That's why I'm preparing for government exams. So, Shivangi, do government exams also. That's not a problem. But you are 100% not convinced that you can make a career in singing. That is why you're not able to convince your parents first. Take a piece of paper, write down, I have 100% faith I can make an excellent career in singing. That's one. So you have to first convince yourself, not your parents, because you can't convince others at something which you're not convinced at. Make sense? So that's step number one. Step number two, keep doing your job and your singing both, no problem with that, but become so good at your singing, like work so hard at it, become so passionate at it, like work the whole day for a government job and then the evening 3 hours, morning get up at 4 o'clock and do your riyaz, do your singing rehearsals, that your parents get convinced simply by looking at your actions. Okay? Ritu, most welcome, Ritu. Next question, Madhumita. I want to start my jewelry business and my fashion business. How to be positive and how can I make money from this and positive about it? Very simple. Jewelry and fashion business is huge value addition. Write your affirmation saying, thank you, universe. I'm adding value to people's life by giving them the perfect kind of jewelry that they love to wear and look beautiful. I am able to help people in the fashion business by having the perfect kind of dressing, which makes them feel beautiful, which makes them feel amazing in their self esteem. Thank you, universe. I am able to add 10x value to all my customers. All my customers are very happy with my jewelry design and my fashion design. Okay, something like that. So, Madhumita, the focus is again what? 10x value. Okay. With that, guys, it's 4:34, so I'm really sorry, but we are done for the day. And people who want more value, more coaching, come and join our Wealth Mastery course. I guarantee you, we give 10x value for the kind of money that we charge people for the fees. If you want to learn how do you really join the course, Here you go. This is the link given to you. Register for this webinar today evening at 7 p.m. For 2 hours, I give you in detail exactly what we cover in our Wealth Mastery course. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. I had a great time talking to all of you. If you got value from today's program, if you got 10x value, type in 10x V right now. If I've been able to give you 10x value for your time, because I know you could have been doing anything right now, right? You could be with your wife, you could be with your son, you could be in your job, you could be watching TV, but you've chosen to come and sit here and learn. I hope I was able to give you 10x value for the time that you invested today. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I will see you soon on Monday. Please remember to subscribe to this channel so that you get notification when the next video is coming up. Press the bell icon. Without that, YouTube does not send you an email when the video comes to you. Most importantly, if you think today's video was valuable to some of your friends and family, promise me you'll share it with at least 3 people, not just for the channel, but more importantly, because you want to add value to other people's life too. All right. Comment in the chat window if you want to know more about law of attraction, what topics you want me to make videos on. I'll be happy to do that. Thank you very much, everyone. I will see you soon, either in the Wealth Mastery course or the introduction today evening at 7 p.m. Take care. Bye bye. I hope I have been able to add 10x value to you. More importantly, I hope I have inspired you to add 10x value to the world out there. Let's make this world a beautiful place so that while we make money, we all feel very, very happy with 10x value that we give and the 10x value that we receive. Take care.